So guys, I have some ground chicken that I bought for $5 at my local grocery, and now I'm gonna stretch it. Cause this is another budget video. This is a budget meal, so we're gonna stretch this ground chicken. Let's get to it. Just transferring the ground chicken into this glass pan here. Use whatever kind of pan you have, of course. Doesn't have to be glass. It can be whatever you're usually baking. Okay, so I had to wash my hands. A little OCD, but that's all right. So I'm going to start by putting some turmeric. Okay. For taste, but also for health, I use turmeric. So I'm going to add some thyme, basil, rosemary, and oregano. And the easiest way to do that is with your Italian seasoning, okay? Now that I've added that, I'm going to add some garlic powder. Add some black pepper. Parsley. Gotta have my parsley. Purpose seasoning, you use the one that you have. Once again, this is a budget video. Okay, so this is mine, all-purpose seasoning. You can clearly see what that says. And I'm gonna add a little bit of ketchup. Beansy bit of Sazon, just a little. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make this into a budget loaf. Okay, so this is gonna be, you've heard of meatloaf, you've heard of turkey loaf. Now this is chicken loaf. Okay, and that's how we're stretching it. So if you have an egg, add it. I'm gonna add that, but first, you know, usually if it wasn't a budget, I would add some onions and some peppers. We don't have that today, and it's fine because it's a budget video using what you have once again. So if you have some onions and peppers to spare, go ahead and add your onions and peppers. If you want it to taste even better, saute them first and then add them, okay? So right now I have no breadcrumbs, so I do have a few pieces of bread that I've toasted, and now I'm gonna blend it up. This is my bread in the blender before my bread now. So if your blender can't reach it, just like break it into smaller pieces, okay? So my homemade breadcrumbs is up in there, and as you can see, I've added an egg. I'm gonna just use my hands and I'm gonna mix it all together. Make sure your hands is nice and clean, okay? And you're gonna get to mixing it, okay? Mix it all up. I would prefer gloves, but I don't have any right now, so part of that budget is using what you got. I'm gonna use what my mama gave me, which is my hands, and I'm gonna just mix this on up so that the loaf is nice and seasoned. Okay. I would have liked to have added some onion powder, but I don't have, so I'm not going for it. Okay, so make sure you got that seasoning distribute throughout the meat, and you can honestly shape it however you want to shape it, to be honest with you. It doesn't have to be in a particular shape. Make it the shape that you would like it to be in. Keep life simple. But I'm gonna just make it into this shape. This is just one thing of meat, as y'all seen. So I'm gonna make it into this shape. Okay. Budget loaf. I have my oven already preheating. I actually made the toast in the oven. So that's the shape I'm choosing. I'm just gonna wash my hands again. Because the next step is just gonna be literally putting it into the oven. So when it's almost done, I'm gonna add a sauce on top. Just cleaning my hands. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna put it directly into my preheated oven. This is the sauce that is gonna go on top. Once it's almost done, I'm gonna put this on top. It's a mix of tomato sauce with spices. You can use any kind of tomato sauce you want. You can even mix tomato and barbecue depending on what kind of loaf you're doing. I'm gonna use this sauce. I don't have any barbecue sauce right now, and I will show you guys how it looks. And like, comment, subscribe. More videos coming to you. Bye. I cut it up into pieces, and I'm about to eat this with some rice, y'all.